Good morning, my wonderful wildflowers. I really drawn to do a reading this morning, just clearing the air around you guys as well, if that's okay. Timeless read. Obviously, if you're in bed watching this, that's totally fine. My name's Ines, Wildflower Love. We're going to do a reading with the wildflower cards. These are Australian wildflowers where I'm based. Please hit like or subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. And I am here to talk to you about love today. I can feel it. However, these cards give general advice and then I will drill down with some earth magic and potentially some global readers. So I say general, sometimes they get specific. I've pre-shuffled. I'm just going to do another shuffle now that we've cleared the air. Okay, there's been a card that's fallen on the ground. It's facing up to me. And it's Baronia. Baronia, whilst it suggests clarity, this is a card of anxiety. So if someone's really anxious in love, it also could be a male. And I've got flannel flower, which is, it's blue gum healing. I stand corrected. This situation is going to be healed, all right? So this is going to be the tone of the reading today. So whatever you're anxious about, in particular, if it's, I feel someone's anxious about losing a partner that loves being lost, or anxious about finding love. But I also feel that some people really are experiencing anxiety, like panic attacks, or you may have been someone that has in the past. Generally, that type of thing doesn't go away. I suffered for maybe 18 years, from about 19, actually, maybe from the ages 19 to 36. I have no idea what that is. My maths is bad. And I went through all the antidepressants and lots of different therapies and all that. So what I want you to know is, like me, there is full recovery and it never feels like it, okay? Love and relationships and instability in relationships and feeling alone can really exacerbate ongoing anxiety. Now, Baronia, if you actually take the tincture, it actually does, and this is why it's kind of come up as a card in clarity, but Baronia is a holistic medicine to help with anxiety, actually. So you might want to look into that. But let's keep going, sorry. Whilst general, my wildflower cards are very deep. And that's why I like using them. I use these with all my readings, client readings. I do parties as well, which are always fun. Okay, so we've got Attitude, Cooktown, Orchid, and after that we've got Responsibility and Courage. Guys, someone's going through it. All right, so I've got Courage here, which is, it's great. It's basically saying keep going. You're tied. Gosh. I see, just so I know, this could be a specific message, but I see something to do with legal, so either divorces, children, messy things like that with an ex, because this card here, which is responsibility, can mean like contractual things. It doesn't have to be like legal documents, but contracts and paperwork. Attitude and Courage is suggesting that whatever it is at the moment is the cause of this anxiety. Okay, so that's probably not news to you. It is in the area, it's to do with the past love or a future love, because all these cards are pink. Even this card, which is got some white in it because it shows that you will heal, because it's clarity, has got pink in it. So it's very much around the heart. So this is heart-centered. Again, I put the deck down upwards, which I don't normally do, which has got blue gum healing. I want to talk about this because it's the same Spirit is healing this situation at this time. All right, so Spirit, we need to understand a little bit more about the next steps of what's happening. That is a little bit general. There's actually issues around finance. Again, I'm getting children too. Okay, so, and someone's fighting for survival. This has got a little bit a negative about have faith. So what we want to do now is, obviously there are things causing you anxiety. Spirit, I'm swapping wildflower cards to the general global readers. Thank you for those messages. I want to know how and what the next steps is. What's the bright future? What are the next steps? What's the healing journey for my listeners today? We're going to the global readers, people. These are just, so the other deck is all Australian flowers. These are worldwide flowers. All right. Okie dokie. Beautiful. This is what we want to see. Lavender cleansing, lavender soothing, lavender this time is going to be over soon, all right? And you do probably know that lavender helps you sleep, so for anyone that's having problems sleeping. I don't normally ever, I think maybe a year ago is the last time I recommended people to go and check out essential oils. I don't buy, like I don't sell them on this channel or anything like that, but I feel like, you know, the flowers, Earth Magic is telling you that some flower tinctures will help at this time. Lavender's pretty accessible to get. You might even have it in your garden. Just pop some in the house somewhere just to get that energy smooth. It's going to kickstart this healing process because you can see those sort of almost, they're like ancient mounds in the background. This is karmic stuff from a long time ago that we want to kick out of your life so you can have a bright future. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm going to pull a few. Okay. This was a passionate relationship. It's now in the past. All right. However, what this is saying is it's in the past. It's past karma. You can see the Acropolis there. So it's from a long time ago. So whether or not you have renewal with this person, or more than likely, we want to see some suitors, male or female, new ones coming in to desire is at the forefront of this card, wild tulip, all right? So it's now your next stage is to step into a passionate relationship again and get rid of all, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, the bull beep shit, all right? That you've been going through because you've been through it, as we saw with those first three cards. See, cleansing, passion is back on you. I think a lot of you have given up. No giving up. Yeah, it was just a big life lesson, okay? King Pratir is the biggest, this is your key life lesson. This is good, this is a good message because it's like the lesson that you had to learn with these people or this last relationship or the current phase in your relationship, if you're not looking to leave someone, is the last big lesson so that you've done it, it's gone, it's smooth sailing ahead from here, whether it be new or whatever you decide with the current partner. Yeah, you need to just, your confidence was absolutely smashed by whatever's happened. So again, get out in nature, all right? Get out socializing again. So many of you have stopped socializing altogether, I'm seeing. However, it's actually been on your mind, if I'm tapping into you people correctly, actually getting out there again and just like meeting up and going out a little bit with friends in whatever way or shape form that is, has been on your mind, and that is really the positive move, okay? Like I said, this, you know, you clean with the lavender, you start going out again, and it's really happy times. You're not gonna believe me when I say when you go out, it's going to be really fun, because it hasn't been fun for, say, like 10 years or so, you know, like, say, yeah, it's going to be childlike. And I see, like, not in the too distant future, you can see Camelot up the back there, right? And Daisy is children and protection. You can see that this new relationship is going to be fun, clean, happy, and just absolutely protected, because you've done all your life lessons, so no more bullshit can touch you again, all right? So this is really beautiful. And on the bottom of the deck, I've got the three Madonnas, which is healing. I call them the three Madonnas, and it's not even the three Madonnas. It's Madonna Lily, all right? And it's healing. Again, lilies are toxic to some animals and things because they're such a potent flower. but in that potency is so much healing. And this is 3 of your female guides around you, all right? They've been with you and they're through this time. And now it's time, even if you want more children, okay? Sometimes this card does also really help people who've been trying to have children. It's kind of like your old grandma, an old auntie, you know, mother, sister, whomever, but you've got some 3 strong, beautiful, and you know who they are, women guides around you that are healing you or have been with you and are going to make sure that this next phase is just beautiful for you. I feel like I'm really up close to the camera today because it's a really important message. I'm just conscious of the time. Yeah, inspiration. You're going to be inspired for a new beautiful life. I just want you to see that card there because it's kind of like you're coming out of the snow and the cold into this beautiful like there's going to be a lot of communication in your new, like not screaming, but like actual proper communication, whereas you've stopped communicating with the last partners. Even if they are in the past, it's still, you know, that's not what you want. All right, this is the last card. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Sweet Pea, which is gratitude. All right, so you're going to be showered with gifts by this new person, and it's kind of going to be, when I said, by the way, this is not the end of the reading, when I said the last card from this pack, it's going to be things like candles and flowers and like romantic things. So you just got a romantic partner coming in and you're just going to feel calm. Like, and that's why that lavender was there at the beginning. So you know, you can really kickstart this whole process just by going to pick some lavender, buy a lavender spray, anything lavender. It's pretty easy to get, so that you get into this beautiful, you know, it's going to be, yes, we saw wild tulip, a lot of desire and passion there, but it's also just going to be calm and sweet, and you don't have to worry, and they're going to look after you. Okay, so that is a big message coming through, which is why that card flips so loud. They're going to be looking after you. All right, guys, I want to just quickly pull a couple of earth magics for you as well, just to ground this reading out. Yeah, beautiful. I think there's definitely, it's kind of like your first love feeling, childhood innocence. There's also children around here. So if you've got children already, you know, they're going to feel happy. But more so this relationship is just going to be, you know, it just isn't going to come in with any narcissism, any baggage. It's just going to have that childhood clean slate, trusting energy about it. All right, which I think a lot of you are just so happy to hear because it's been such an exhausting 10 years. You guys are going to create magic together as well. It's kind of like whilst this sweetness just means that you're unstoppable as well in a way, like you're like a power couple, because everyone's going to look at you and just think, my God, their love is so strong. This is beautiful. But you have been through it. Yeah, it was the wake-up call you needed, whatever's just happened in the past, to get to here where you are and to bring this person in. I don't think you're meant to stay where you were, and if you have left already, it was the right move for sure. Oop. Oh, I've got this coming out again. Ancient healing wisdom, shamanic, so like the Madonna healings. You're both like witch doctors almost. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're never going to have a tough time together because this is ancient. And the healing that happened, you know, like these lessons that you learn are like ancient healing lessons, so that you've broken this chain now for your children moving forward too, or anyone that you have. It's kind of like breaking an old curse that wasn't yours or was in your line. I said I'd ground this reading and grounding has come up. So listen, I would definitely recommend getting yourself out in nature. I don't mean, you know, if it's in the northern hemisphere where you have to throw a snowball because it's so freezing, that'll do the trick. Here in the southern hemisphere, we're boiling, so if you can get by the sea, that would be lovely. But honestly, as long as you plant your feet into some ground, you're going to bring this to fruition. Love you lots. Take care. I'll do another reading soon. Have a great day, everybody. You've been through it and it's going to be okay.